Hello, everyone. We are here for another webinar. Um, this evening, we are going to talk about summer internships. So we're just waiting for more people to join. Just another 2 seconds. I can see more people joining. So yeah, we're holding this webinar this evening because you guys chose the time. So, I hope we have many people attending this evening our summer internship webinar. Yeah, okay. I think we can start now. Let's start. Let's talk about summer internships in Australia. So first, welcome everyone. My name is Deborah. I work at Australian Internships as a marketing and sales executive. So when you come to Australian Internships, I'll be the first person talking to you, assessing your documents. Before we start, I have one of my colleagues with me, Nura. She is our digital marketing person, and she is going to be answering all our questions on the section, the Q&A section. So any questions you have along the webinar, just you can ask and she's going to be responding. We won't respond after the internship because it's a bit late, but during the internship we will. And if you have any questions after the internship, of course, just send an email to our info inbox and we will reply to you. No problem. After the event, we will record the internship and we will send it to everyone as well. Everyone that registered will send the internship. So what are we going to be talking tonight? So we are going to talk about who is Australian Internships, what is an internship, why should you do an internship, summer internship, and talk about all our programs for you to understand. How do you get started? Which documentation you need for us to start? Documentation and program step by step. What happens with your application and when you start your internship. And of course, what support we give to you before and after your internship. Okay, so let's start about who is Australian Internship. So here's a picture of some of us, not everyone in there, but some of us in there. So Australian Internships was established in 1998. So more than 23 years providing internships in Australia for students and recent graduates. We are the market leader in this segment. We offer internships in most academic disciplines. The only one we don't offer internships are the medical disciplines because this is regulated by the government. Everything else we offer internships. So STEM program is engineering, science, lab, research. So we provide internships in these fields. Professional, everything else is professional. So HR, marketing, finance, law, IT, everything else goes under the professional program. Hospitality, we do a lot as well. At the moment, it's a little bit on hold because of the pandemic, but we usually offer hospitality internships as well. We work with over 8,000 organizations all over Australia. So everywhere in Australia, we offer internships. Of course, Sydney is going to be our biggest market. That's more university, more organizations, the biggest commercial hub in Australia. Second market is going to be Melbourne, of course. Third, Brisbane. And then after all regional areas that nowadays became very popular with a lot of people going to Adelaide, Perth, Tasmania, Canberra, and Darwin. Many interns in Darwin at the moment. Amazing. We have many educational partners. So most universities, we work with them because like universities like UQ, University of Melbourne, University of Sydney, UNSW, CQU, those are big universities. Usually their career department can't do, can't help all the students. So these universities usually get us to help them place their students. We have placed more than 15,000 interns all over the years, 90 nationalities. So, when the borders are open, we bring a lot of students to do internships in Australia as well. We are approved sponsors of 408 and 407 visas, training visas. Yes, so when the borders are open, we will be back with these visas. We love what we do and we want to help you in your journey, career. Australian Internships job is to help you to achieve your dreams, your career dreams. First step in your career. So what is an internship? Defined by Fair Work Australia. All our internships are under Fair Work regulation. So Fair Work Australia says internship is when a person works for a business to gain experience in a specific occupational industry. So you go to university, you do your studies, then you come to do an internship that it is an extension of your university. So you gain practical experience in what you're doing at uni. These arrangements can be a valuable way to make the transition from study to work. That's why you need to do an internship. Sometimes these arrangements can lead to ongoing employment. If that's what you want, yes, that happens a lot. We have many interns getting employment after the internship. That depends on your purpose for the internship. It must be clear that the person is receiving a meaningful learning experience, training or skill. Yes, every internship, you are going to have a mentor, a manager in the organization that's going to be training you. This is by law. You have to have a mentor. What is an internship in Australia? So internships in Australia, so again, Fair Work Australia define internships as on-the-job training. So it's called on-the-job training. They can be office-based, on-site, or virtual. With the pandemic, virtual internships have boomed. We have so many virtual internships at the moment. Many students doing virtual internships, many fields. And of course, on-site, office-based, where face-to-face, you go to the office. Could be from 6 to 26 weeks. For our professional field, 6 to 26 weeks. If you do engineering, STEM internship, minimum will be 12 weeks, maximum 26 weeks. Internships could be full-time or part-time. That depends on your availability, depends. You can negotiate with the organization. If you go to work to like a big, large multinational organization, they will always want you like full-time. But, you can negotiate with them. Negotiate if you only available 4 days because one day you need to go to uni to do your assignments. They understand that. So always negotiable, but try to be available as much as possible. They need to be directly related to your field of study, of course. You gain experience in what you're doing at uni. The organization will expect you to have the knowledge for them to give you the practical training. Most internships are entry level. This is your first step getting into your career, as we already talked. Training folks, you're going to be trained in your field of study. Generally unpaid. We hope to change this. Most organizations, they are not willing to pay you to train you. Some organizations, they do pay you an allowance, but not always. Like sometimes they pay you to do like for meals or transportation, but it not always happens. So take the training as unpaid, but later on, if they do pay you an allowance, that would be amazing. We will do everything we can for them to pay you an allowance. Internships could be for academic credits or course completion. We have many students coming from Western Sydney University, UTS, University of Sydney, QUT, many, RMIT, Monash, many universities, Deakin University coming to us and saying, oh, I need an internship for course completion. If I don't do the internship, I can't get my degree. So yes, we help everyone for academic credits or course completion or just for career enhancements. So this is an internship in Australia. Why should you do an internship? So 60% of Australian employers say graduates have insufficient practical experience to employ. So you do an internship to become more employable. Why should you do an internship? So number one, transition from classroom to workplace. So that's what we already talking. You do the subjects at uni, then you come to do practical experience in an organization. Gain real and relevant work experience aligned with your field of study. Always. It needs to be aligned with what you are studying. Develop business communication skills, very important. Learn about Australian work practice. Network, very important. Networking, getting to know a lot of people in your field. Make meaningful industry connections. Chance to test the career you like to follow. Test what you want to do. Like everyone, for example, if you do civil engineering, there are so many things you can do in civil engineering, mechanical engineering. Like as a civil engineering, some people come to me, oh, I'm doing civil engineering, I want to be a site engineer. Another says, oh, I want to become an estimator. I want to do contracts administration. So even doing the same degree, people want to do different things. So you can test to see if that's what you want to follow as a career. You become more confident, more employable. Boost your resume, gain reference. That company that you did your internship are going to be on your resume, that experience, 3 months or 6 months experience. And yes, you can ask the organization to give you a reference letter. So with that, you can go apply for paid jobs afterwards. Be mentored by experienced professionals. Your mentors will be managers in the organization, give you the training. Yes. And be involved in real projects. So just to clarify, you are not going to do your internship here at Australian Internships. We just facilitate and find you an organization related to your field for you to do your internship. So it's going to be in another organization. We just help you we source that organization for you, and it's going to be real live projects. You learn how the business works in Australia. So what Australian Internships offers? So tailored internship in an Australian company. So we source an Australian company that matches with your objectives, with your field of study. We help with your resume and letter of objectives cover letter. All templates on our website. You can send the resume you already have, and we will make it very professional, look very professional. We help with the interviews. We prepare, we coach you for these interviews. We can do a mock interview before the final one. We help you with this. We monitor you throughout the internship. Every couple of weeks, you're going to be filling up training plans with what you're doing. So very important, because I hear a lot of interns come to me and say, oh, I did an internship with another company. I was just taking photocopies every day for 3 months. I never learned anything. It doesn't happen with Australian internships. We do monitor what you do, and we monitor what the organization is giving you. So we do a cross-reference, what you're doing and what the organization is giving to you. Access to regular career blogs. Our friends, Nura, always preparing blogs, advice for you, orientation, cultural support, 24 emergency. Intern events a little bit on hold because of COVID at the moment. So now we're talking about the programs. So at the moment with the pandemic, the most popular programs are professional, number one, professional STEM, and our virtual. So these are the most popular programs. So starting with number one, professional and STEM. So as I talked before, anything between 6 to 26 weeks according to Fair Work Australia regulation. Generally unpaid. Most academic fields, like for the professional, marketing, business, HR, accounting, finance, IT, etc. Everything. And STEM fields, science, like lab work, research, engineering, and architecture. These are the STEM. Virtual, many fields at the moment. We have students from overseas doing virtual internships in Australia at the moment. So we have people applying from Iran doing internships in Australia. Many interns from India doing IT, HR, marketing, engineering, mechanical engineering, design work they're doing from India. A lot from Indonesia, from Malaysia, from Singapore, from Hong Kong. A lot of these positions you can do remotely, and they are going to be live with companies in Australia. So check with us if you want to apply for virtual internships. And of course, for students that are inside Australia, like in Sydney, for example, many students doing virtual engineering, management at the moment, and all other fields, marketing, IT, PR, digital marketing, business. So just check with us and we will find virtual positions, many positions available at the moment. We have stipend and hospitality, but a little bit slow because of the pandemic at the moment. So how do you get started? So what do you need? Free assessment. So I'll do the assessment for you. Simply send it to me at info@internships.com.au your resume. You can send the resume you have at the moment, or you can do according to our template, no problem. Make sure you put your education on the first page of your resume, because education is the most important thing for an internship. The companies want to see your education. Always put month and year you started your degree, month and year you are going to finish. Bachelor, master's, PhD, diploma, associate degree. Letter of objectives, it's very similar to a cover letter. You can send it the one you have, but just add a paragraph, the objectives for your internship, what you want to do in your internship. I need to know what you want to do in your internship. Usually cover letter, you just talk about yourself, but I need you to add a paragraph. I need to know very clear what are the tasks and skills you want to gain practical experiencing. I need to see your academic transcripts. And I need to see copy of your passport and visa. The copy of a passport and visa is just to check that you have full working rights in Australia, or a visa. If you're a student, you can work 20 hours per week. Now it's a bit relaxed, these 20 hours, or during your summer break, you can work full time. So it's just to check your working rights. And the transcripts is to check with your objectives if they match. Okay, so these are the documents I need first for us to assess your eligibility. And eligibility is being a student or a recent graduate and have a visa with working rights, or being a citizen, have full working rights. Very simple. Okay, so here's the process, step by step. So number one, I did the assessment. I invite you to apply. I send you the application form, invite you to apply. I send you to PA, Programs Admissions. The admissions officer, she'll check all the documentation to see if everything is okay, and she's going to ask you to do a video application. Don't worry too much about this. She will send you a demo how to do this. And also the video you can do from your mobile phone. 1 minute video. You just need to talk about yourself, who you are, what you want to do in your internship, what are the objectives, and about your education. That's what you need to talk. Once she assesses your video, she gives you the letter of acceptance. So you accepted into the program. Then she assigns 2 people to help you, 2 dedicated people for you to help you. One is called IPS, Internship Program Supervisor. The other one is the IPM, Internship Program Manager. So these 2 people are going to help you throughout your internship. The IPS will work on your resume, put your profile together, prepare you for the interviews. The IPM, we have a team of IPMs here. They are the ones that talk with the host organizations. They talk every single day. They know all organizations, more than 8,000 organizations in Australia. So they are the ones that are going to source. Once they see your profile, they already know. You know, they know which companies to target for you. Lead time, depend which field you're going to apply for. Like average 2 to 3 months. Usually it's 2 months for professional, but because of the pandemic, give us a little bit, be a bit patient, 2 to 3 months. For STEM program, 3 to 4 months. It's usually 3 months, but give a little bit more, 1 more month just because of the pandemic. But this lead time, it doesn't mean you need to wait this time. This is just for you to have an idea what usually take. Some fields like marketing, finance, professional fields, usually if you are available immediately, you can start in 1 week, 2 weeks. Very easy for us to get you companies for you to get your training in marketing, digital marketing, finance, business, accounting, very easy. Fields that takes usually a little bit more time, engineering, research, lab, this takes, but you know, we never know. I had the other day a guy here that he was applying for civil engineer. He applied in 1 day, next day he's already going for an interview. So we never know. So apply, and we because it's future. So we will let you know how is your application going, and when we have interview booked for you. Once we have a company that would like to interview you, your IPS will prepare you for the interview, book the interview for you. So you go to the organization or you do an online interview. Nowadays, very popular online interviews. Once you do the interview, pass the interview, your IPS will prepare your TA, training agreement. This is your contract. So we are going to list all the tasks and skills you are going to be doing. The company signs this document and you sign. So the company agrees to give you the training, and then we set your start date. You start your internship, and we are going to be monitoring you. What support to expect once you start your internship? Quality support. You will be assigned a dedicated internship program supervisor who will do their best to understand you, your culture, and the training requirements, what we talked before. They will understand very clear what you want. Your IPS will prepare and coach you for the interviews, as I said before. They will prepare your training agreement, and they will monitor your satisfaction and growth while you providing you with guidance and support throughout your internship program. Okay, so they will be there for you. Anything you need during your internship, they will be there to help you, to improve your performance if you need. Your IPS will track your progress during your internship through a weekly learning plan. You know, all these internships that academic credits required by university, we do this weekly learning plan. You can present to the university. You can present everything to the university. You don't need to worry about that. And you provide regular feedback about your satisfaction. If you're happy, what's happening? Your IPS will be helping you throughout your internship. Professional placement. So this is about your IPM, your Internship Program Manager. So all internships are customized based on your skills, abilities, and objectives. Your IPM will negotiate with the host organization on matching your skills, experience, professional objectives to the company's needs and training availability. So once you apply, they will source an organization that can give you that experience, always aligned with your skills, your studies. Internships programs will be aligned to your studies. Again, your IPM will also do a research where you are located. Yes, you know, because we work with students all over Australia. So if you, for example, in Tasmania, Hobart, you want an internship in there. So he will look which companies available in there, in Canberra, which companies, and that matches with what you want, match with your needs. Who are our host organizations? Oh my God, we have more than 8,000 organizations. So companies range in size from boutique firms, startups, small, medium, large multinational organizations. So we work, for example, ANZ, NEB, banking, financial firms, hedge funds. We work with companies such as like Komatsu, Glencore, Delta Group, Johnson & Johnson, Volvo, BMW, Accor Group, Accenture, Parmalat. So many, more than 8,000. I have a lot of IT interns coming to me and say, Deborah, from Sydney and Melbourne, Deborah, I want to work in a startup because startups, they have the most innovative and technology. I want to be with them. I want to learn the future in technology. So that's okay. I have engineers coming to me and say, I prefer medium-sized organization or even small because these organizations need more skilled people. That's totally fine because they want to continue in the company. Totally fine. We will take your preference and we'll do everything we can to match with your preference. We will have a workplace, you will have a workplace supervisor at your host organization. Yes, of course. And they will mentor you. It's by Fair Work Australia regulation. You have to have a mentor. Interns that perform well usually offer employment afterward. Yes, it does happen a lot if that's what you're looking for. If you want to do your internship and you want a paid position afterwards, yes, it does happen. Or if you just want to do your summer internship, you apply now and you need to go back to uni in March, totally fine. You do this 3 months internship. We have so many students coming, and doing the internship during summer. And then every year they do this 3 months internship. So once they finish the degree, they have all these experience, these companies in their resume. So, they are becoming more employable than anyone that never done any internship. Negotiation and lead time, yes. It takes time to create excellence. So we negotiate the internship with suitable host organizations based on various factors, including studies fields, skills, academic level. Of course, if you're doing a PhD, you are going to get a higher position than someone that's doing a diploma. So it all depends where you are, and your preference as well. The lead time to negotiate a suitable placement could vary from 2 to 3 months, as we already talked, usually for professional fields, 3 to 4 months for STEM fields. So that's why now is the best time to apply, because you give us September, October, November, you start your internship. So that's why now is crucial for you to apply for summer internships. Don't wait more, apply now. So you give us some lead time to work on your application. How much does it cost? So everyone is different. Everyone wants different things. So at the moment, the fees are discounted because of the pandemic. So application fee for professional and STEM programs are the same, and virtual as well. It's $550. It's actually 500 plus 10% GST. So 550 if you are inside Australia. If you want to do virtual from outside Australia, you don't need to pay GST, just 500. If you are inside Australia, 550 for application fee when you apply, when I invite you to apply. Program fees, if you're doing professional, for 12 weeks, so all different for the durations. If you do 12 weeks professional, 1,496. If you want to do STEM program fees for 12 weeks, 1,848. Just send me an email with your resume and I'll send you a detailed code via email. Don't worry. Now we have installed payment installments. Very good. So you will need to pay the application fee beforehand when you apply upfront, and you pay in installments your program fee after you are placed, after you sign your training agreement. So that's amazing. Very good. So we have payment plans. You can pay 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, up to 8 times fortnightly. So amazing. But contact us for a personalized quote because everyone is different. Everyone wants different. So I will let you know your case. What is the quotation? Everyone that's watching this webinar today get 10% off the program fees. So please let me know when you apply that you are registered. I will check and you get 10% on the program fees. Just very quickly, we're almost finishing. Just vacancies. We do have many vacancies. Virtual, we have marine engineer, naval architect, web development, lots of web design, in virtual internships, machine learning, data science, we have virtual positions, tourism, we have HR. Melbourne, we need electronics engineering. We have 2 companies looking for electronics engineering. Please send your resume as soon as possible. We have mechanical engineering positions, QA, quality assurance and continuous improvement, logistics, supply chain, marketing, lots of marketing, accounting, again, data science in Melbourne. Brisbane, lots of positions, accounting, HR, IT, 2 companies looking for full stack developer, marketing, law and legal service. We need 1 intern, business admin, Gold Coast, many positions, Perth. All these positions are on our website in vacancies. Just go there and check and send me your resume. Canberra, we actually have an engineering position. Could be mechanical, electrical. We have a position for engineering. Canberra. I know that are a lot of guys looking for regional positions. Canberra is regional, so let me know. Send me a resume if you want an engineering position in Canberra. Adelaide, we have project management, business admin, HR, marketing. Sydney, I couldn't put here, but we do have positions. We have office based in Sydney for HR. If you are interested, we have business admin, we have marketing. Just, we don't work vacancy based. We prefer the students applying and then we source an organization that matches the student's preference. But of course, come along the vacancies, no problem. Now, just very quickly talking about some intern stories. So many interns did internship with us and got paid position employment. It's happening more and more and more. Sonic from India did an internship in IT, got employment after the internship. A lot of people applying for networking in Brisbane and Gold Coast. Ji Hei from South Korea, IT in Canberra. She got employment after the internship. Keith got IT in Melbourne. Leslie, building construction in Brisbane. Amazing internship she did. Keshani from Sri Lanka did project management in Brisbane, got a paid position after. Darshan, he's sending so many of his friends. I think some of them are watching this webinar. Darshan and Palash did internship, got paid positions afterwards, and they are sending so many friends to do internship with us. Thank you, Darshan. Mai Ling did business management in Melbourne from Vietnam. Jamyang, so nice. Jamyang from Bhutan, electrical engineer in Perth, also sending so many of his friends from Bhutan to do internship with us. Thank you, Jamyang. And I want to call attention. Intern Stories, some of them that did virtual internship and actually got a paid position. Some people say to me, oh, I don't want to do virtual because I want to get a job after the internship. Yes, these guys did virtual and they got a job after the internship. Najendra from Bhutan did engineering management virtual and he got a paid position afterwards. He went to the office to work. Diksha did virtual, again, engineering management in Brisbane, got a paid position after. Neerajan did IT in Sydney, got a paid position after. Jinkal from India did IT in Melbourne, got a paid position. IT cybersecurity he did. So yes, you know, it does happen with virtual as well. And Sydney guys and Melbourne now in lockdown as well, just apply for the internship. You can start virtual and go to the office after the lockdown. Why not? So we arrived to the end of our webinar. So register today. Send your resume to our info@internships.com.au. Check our website, loads of information there, www.internship.com.au. You can call us anytime, 1-800-GO-INTERN, or call our direct line in Brisbane, and we will be able to help you with internships. I'll just answer some of the questions I have here very quickly. I'll just answer some of the questions very quickly. There is someone asking, when is the best time to do an internship? The best time is actually you choose the best time. So you can do during your studies, you can do now, you can apply to do during your break, or you can do after you finish your studies. But try to do as soon as possible. Especially now, summer. Apply now to start in summer. You can work full-time during your summer break. Another one asking intake dates. We take our intake dates every Monday. We work all year round. There is no intake date. You apply and we will source an organization for you. So our interns, every Monday we have interns starting internships. Someone asking about duration. Duration I already talked, 6 to 26 weeks if it's professional program, 12 to 26 weeks if it is a STEM program. Someone is asking if you need to do any course before the internship. You don't need to do any course. You already done your degree. You studying, you doing university. You don't need to do another course to study more, to do your internship. No, enough study. You already doing your university. It's just when you apply to do an internship with Australian Internships, you go direct to the organization to do. You don't need to study anymore. You already done enough at university. Someone asking, oh, okay, I already said that. They are asking if they are going to intern at Australian Internships. No, we will find you an organization. You are going to intern in another organization that is related to your field. Yes, someone asking about student visa. Yes, you are eligible if you have a student visa. You can do your internship in a student visa. Someone is asking about, yes, about matching skills. Yes, I already talked about this. Yes, we will match your needs, your skills with an organization, with your internship. This is what Fair Work Australia says. Someone is asking about if they can do just like 2 days. I would, 2 days is very little. I would suggest you minimum 3 days a week. Okay, amazing if you be full-time, but 3 days a week would be, my suggestion would be the minimum for you to do. Okay, we are going to finish here today. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. And if you have any questions, just send an email to us or call me and we will be able to help you. Thank you so much. Have a good evening and we keep in touch. Thank you. Bye.